Hey, what's up, YouTube family? How are y'all doing today? So I wanted to bring this news to you. Some of you can use it, some of you can't, but definitely stay in the know with things. Before I give you the exact stores that are closing and maybe how many that are closing, I want to bring you an update to the Big Lots stores that were closing. Oh, P.S. For those of you who are looking for my garden videos, I'm going to have garden videos for you. I'm going to try to have them out every day or every other day. Even though I'm still doing the news stories, I need to bring y'all the gardening videos, and especially right now in the winter time when you should be doing your prepping and preparing for your growing. You want to grow as much as you can because that will also save you money down the road when you're going to buy food. Well, hey, I don't have to buy this because I'm already growing this in my own home or in my garden. Back in September, it was when Big Lots filed bankruptcy, and they were supposed to be closing 350 or so stores out of the 1,300 stores that they do have currently. But breaking news, they have reached a deal, but it's up for the judge to sign off on it. So let me tell you what the deal is. They are now saying that not all Big Lots stores will close. Retailers strike a deal to keep up to 400 of those stores open. Big Lots, which filed for bankruptcy back in September, has reached a deal to keep hundreds of their stores open. The retailer on Friday announced a transaction with Boston-based asset liquidation firm Gordon Brothers Retailer Partners, resulting in the transfer of 200 to 400 Big Lots stores to that Variety Wholesaler Incorporated. Variety Wholesalers of Henderson, North Carolina owns more than 400 stores currently in the Mid-Atlantic and Southeast. Among the chain, it operates Rose's Express, Maxway, Bill's Dollar Store, and Bargain Town. The Variety Wholesaler plans to operate the stores acquired in the deal under the Big Lots brand and may employ current Big Lots employees at the stores and the one or two of the Big Lots distribution centers. Y'all, this is a huge transaction. It includes the transfer of Big Lots assets, including stores, distribution centers, and intellectual property. These store chains that are closing down, they're closing multiple locations across the country in 2025, all the way into 2026 is what some of them are doing. So Macy's is on the list as well. Macy's is expected to close 65 locations by the end of 2024. And then in February, Macy's announced plans to close approximately 150 underproductive U.S. stores through 2026, including 50 locations this year. Please get down in the comments and let me know what you think about Macy's, or even if you shop there or not, or any of these stores that I'm about to talk about. So Walmart is doing 6 Walmart stores that have closed in 2024, according to reports, including a pair of stores in California, Maryland as well. One Walmart location closed in Ohio, and another pair of stores closed in San Diego that the company said did not meet financial performance expectations. They are also going to be closing more stores in 2025, but they don't have here where those stores are going to be and exactly when. Even though Walmart is closing stores, they're also converting some of their stores and building a few more over the next 5 years. Walgreens announced the closing of 1,200 stores as it is expected to close 500 locations in 2025, and the total closure will amount to 1,200 by the end of 2027. So they're going to be closing from now until 2027, and that's Walgreens. So Starbucks will close several stores in 2025. Matter of fact, they even plan to close some stores that were doing the where the employees were doing the strike. They decided they were going to close the stores too. So they rather close than to pay people more money and treat them better. So Starbucks will close several stores in 2025 as the company looks to optimize their operations. And then you have Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is planning to close select underperforming stores in 2025. Office Depot has been downsizing for years, and in 2025, you will see even more closures. The shift to remote work and digital offices has reduced demand for office supplies, and they're shutting down, sadly. A lot of people losing their jobs, so Hopefully it'll get better, y'all, but we don't know. So definitely prepare, stock up your food pantries. That way, if you're one of the ones that are hit with those notices saying, hey, we're closing down, you won't have to worry about whether you have food in your home. All you got to worry about is how you're going to pay your bill. So maybe start setting some money aside for that as well. And we have Party City that is permanently closing its doors after 40 years of business. The company had more than 700 company-owned and franchise stores as of late October. And so this was released in a press conference back in October that they will be shutting down all of their stores. I've already told you about Walgreens, and you're like, well, I'll just go on over here to CVS. Well, CVS pharmacy giant has already announced plans to close hundreds of their stores over the next few years. In 2025, the closures will target areas with overlapping locations or low foot traffic as the company focuses on expanding its healthcare services. And we all know about Sears, at least some of us, but if you don't, here you go. Sears will have a wave of closures in 2025 with only a few remaining stores that are mainly open in high-cost areas. If you are a gamer and you like to play, you might want to hop on over to GameStop and catch some of those deals, as those stores will be closing as well. GameStop is struggling, they say, to continue despite efforts to pivot its business model. Many of the locations in smaller towns or declining malls will close in 2025. The company launched a plan to sell retro game consoles and games and is transitioning its in-store product selection to feature gaming merchandise like toys and shirts. They're doing whatever they can to try to stay alive, you guys. Also on the list is Advance Auto Parts. Advance Auto Parts is closing more than 700 locations by the middle of 2025. USA Today reported that the car parts supplier plans to introduce a new 3-year financial plan to revive its struggling business. Now, I want to add to that because I saw when I was strolling my local news that a place called Hickory Dickory Dock here, well, I don't live in Hickory, but in Hickory, North Carolina, they've been closed for a while. They were closed before I even got here, and I've been here going on 4 years come September of 2025. Well, they are putting a Advance Auto Parts in that store. So they are shutting down a lot of stores, but they're finding other areas that they can put their stores into. So that's all I have for today with the closing of the stores. Definitely get in the comments. Let me know what you think. If a store is closing in your area, put that in the comments and where it is located. Keep prepping, keep stocking up. Y'all leave people tips and ideas of what they can do to get their homes together in case they're hit with these notices, from a company that they might be working with, because you never know. You might think a company's doing well, and they may be, but that location where you are is not, and they may be shutting down. So hit the like, share, comment. See y'all in the next video. Bye.